Good morning, everyone. It's a great pleasure for me to be here today. My name is Fabio Caragliano, and as you probably can hear from my accent, I'm from New Zealand. So I work for People2people, and I have 7 years of experience in digital marketing field. Previously, I've been working in Italy in a ticketing company, so I was selling tickets for concerts and festivals. Then I moved to Switzerland, and I was working for a company that was creating websites for fashion companies like Max Mara, Fornarina, Pinco. And as the last step, I decided to leave everything that I was doing back in Switzerland and Italy. I left my job, I left my band, my friends, everything, and I started my adventure, and I came here to Australia on my own. Just 3 years ago. I thought that Sydney was a great city to go to, so I came here without having an idea how was exactly Sydney. And I arrived here and I said, you know, I have a family here, like cousin of mine. Or my dad said, hi, I'm Fabio, nice to meet you. Can I be a guest for you at your place for a couple of months? In the same time I tried to find a job. So they were really helpful. But I'm not here to talk much about myself, but I would like to talk to you about the case study with People2people. That is the company that I'm working for. It's one of the fastest growing recruitment agency in Australia. So People2people commenced in 2005. So we have 10 different specializations that space from between admin, banking and finance, customer service, accounting, human resources, as well as marketing. So if you would like to have also a confidential discussion about your career, please feel free to contact me. So as you can see, we were winner of the Recruitment International Growth Company of the Year in 2016, and we were finalists also in 2017. And we have 5 offices throughout Australia, and one office just opened 2 months ago in Auckland. So we try to expand as much as possible. I would like to tell you about the case study starting from the past. So everything commenced in 2005, as I said. Back then, I was still at high school. I was trying to solve my math problems, and I didn't know what was happening here in Australia, especially at People2people. But what my boss said to me is like, you know, back then we were sending out emails with Outlook. Okay, so what were you doing? Oh yeah, we were at like the different consultants, which they were like sending manually out emails to every single client, every single candidate. I said, no, this might take a lot of time to them. Yeah, sure, yeah, mate, hey, you know how it is. I said, okay, so what's the next step? What happened after People2people? Yeah, then we introduced like eye contact. That's another software that helped us to send out bulk emails. Yeah, that was great, but there was a problem. We were not able to have optimized content for each single client that we were trying to target. So that's why we started engaging with Marketo just 3 years ago. So what's the reason why we choose Marketo? Because Marketo allow us to have fresh and relevant content inside our email. It would save us time and would allow us to make reports. So that's really important as well. Like giving us fresh report to our recruitment consultants. It's really important because you can have hot leads. So at the moment, what's happening? So we created these emails, like the script that sits behind this email, it's impressive. Thanks to the collaboration with Hoosh, that is partnering at the moment with us, we've been able to create this script. As you can see from the slide, we are connecting our CRM, that at the moment is Salesforce, where we have a collection of all the contacts and lead candidates and clients. We are able to send to the clients the email with nickname of the person, so that's not the real name, guys. So that's the job title and the desired salary, as well as the 3 main points that are the main feature of a talent. So what's happening? If you're a client that is interested in receiving emails regarding, I don't know, for example, sales and marketing, legal support, you will just receive relevant content for what you're looking for. So it's incredible. Like, it changed us many things, and we were not doing anything manually anymore. Then the next step, it was like, how am I gonna optimize my time? Because I had a lot of emails to send out every week. I realized that we had 10 different specializations. We have 6 different branches, and for each branch we have permanent position and temporary position. So for me it would be like 100 emails to duplicate every week manually. That it would take, I would say, 16 hours of my time. And I realized, like, at the beginning of last year, I found myself that the screen started becoming blurry. I was like, wait a second. So I went to the bathroom, I just washed my face, and I was like, I think then I'm going back to Italy. So then I started studying a little bit more Marketo and digging into more that I found on the internet, and I said, oh, maybe there's a solution to automate everything. Why do I have to spend time just duplicating every time the same email if the content just updates by itself? So I found out that this was possible, creating smart campaigns. And this email is going out every week at the time that I set up. I'm not touching emails anymore. Incredible. Incredible. Like, it saved me 16 hours of my time. I can finally dedicate to do what I want. I'm a really creative person, so I'm doing a lot of stuff at people2people. Like, I'm doing photos, videos, I'm managing social media as well, web content, creating website, SEO, Google AdWords campaign. It's a bit much. But it's exciting. I like being creative, and doing always the same thing manually was a bit frustrating for me. So, another important step for us was like creating the reports. I found out with Marketo this was one of the features, like sending and like scheduling the report to go out to a specific group of emails. So I'll make you an example. Like, if a client would click on an email, what happened? We then identify if this client has clicked on the email, and then we would receive at the end of the week a report that said, this client clicked on this talent. He might be interested in somebody. He might be looking to hire somebody. So I would send automatically the report to the consultant, which said, I'm going to give him a call. Maybe it can be a hot lead. Always with the collaboration with Hoosh, we created a preference center, which helped us a lot, because before we just had unsubscribe. I say, yeah, but what's next? Like, many people just are unsubscribing once they receive the email. So this was the solution, because at this time they are able to decide, do I want to receive the emails from people2people? Yes or no? How often do I want to receive email from people2people? Bi-weekly, weekly? You know, I like you guys, but I don't want to receive so many emails from you. So now they have the chance to decide how often they can receive emails from us. And as well, they can select which location. So we have 60 different offices. I say, oh, you know, I just recently moved to Brisbane. I might want to receive emails dedicated for Brisbane. So you can set it up, as well as changing your specialization. So we are at the moment of the results. People2people in 1 year saved 768 hours. That translate, it means that saved 19 working weeks. That translate, it saved $38,000 per year. That is the cost of probably an assistant marketing that is helping to do this job. It's a great step forward. It saved us a lot of time and a lot of cost. So we are really happy of what we achieved so far. We are like really interested in going on with the partnership between Hoosh and Marketo as well. And now, as I said before, clients are receiving talent according to what they decide in the preference center. So they are just fresh and relevant information that they are receiving. So the benefits, like we save a lot of time and effort, and we are automating everything. As I said, I'm not touching emails anymore, so that's pretty good. And then subscribe rate dropped a lot, because if you think that before we were sending emails to people that they were not interested, now we're just focusing on people that are interested in our service. So we keep also the content and the lead inside the emails always updated. So what are the plans for our future? So we are interested in implementing the lead lifecycle and the lead scoring. So how the lead scoring works? So imagine that a client or a candidate is just taking some action on our website, as well as clicking on something on our emails. What happened? We take track of what this client or candidate has done, and we give him a score. And the score is summing up. And when achieve a certain number, then our consultant will receive like an alert and say, look, this person is probably looking for a job because he has clicked on our email and has visited this page on our website. It's worth giving him a call, as well as for the client. It's really powerful, like being ready for what is going to be next and what are people looking for before they are starting and taking action. And also we're trying to refine what our reports are, because I'm simply now sending out an Excel file to our recruiters, which they find maybe difficult to read through. So that's the next step. That's all for today. If you would like to connect with me, I have my LinkedIn page, and as before they said, I have also my Spotify page that I would like you to check it out. And thank you very much. And I would like to give away some t-shirt that you can find just at the corner of the room, and it's just a freebie for you. And thank you very much.